The room went quiet, not because of what she said, but because of what it revealed. If you want celebrity stories that go deeper than headlines, hit like and subscribe now. This one isn't gossip, it's something else. Most people think they know the Selena Gomez-Justin Bieber story, a fairy tale, a breakup, a tabloid cycle that never ended. But from a psychological perspective, that's the surface story. The real story lives underneath, in what was said, what was withheld, and what fame quietly took from both of them. Tonight, we're not exposing a scandal, we're exposing a truth. Selena grew up learning how to be good daughter, good role model, good girl in an industry that rewards silence. Justin grew up learning how to perform, smile on cue, hit the note, be grateful, no matter the pressure. Research suggests that when children grow up under constant approval and judgment, they don't develop privacy. They develop survival skills. By the time they met, they weren't just teenagers in love. They were brands learning how to breathe. Their relationship didn't exist in private, it existed in flashbulbs, in commentary, in constant judgment. Every fight became a headline. From a psychological perspective, this kind of exposure changes how conflict works. You don't resolve problems, you perform them. And when Selena later spoke about feeling unheard, unseen, and emotionally stretched, many didn't realize she wasn't talking about one person. She was talking about a system. Years later, Selena chose something radical: honesty, not in anger, not in accusation, but in clarity. She spoke openly about how certain relationships can slowly erase your sense of self, how loving someone deeply doesn't mean you're safe with them. She never named villains, she named patterns. And according to observers at the time, Justin didn't respond with words. He responded with visible discomfort. Silence, emotion he couldn't mask. Not because he was being attacked, but because the truth didn't need attacking to land. Sometimes the hardest truths aren't accusations, they're reflections. For Selena, the turning point wasn't a breakup, it was a boundary. Stepping back from being the strong one, the forgiving one, the one who stays quiet so everyone else stays comfortable. From a psychological perspective, reclaiming your voice after long-term pressure can feel terrifying, because people liked you better when you were quiet. Justin, on the other hand, faced a different reckoning. When the noise faded, what remained? No crowd, no chaos, just consequences. Fame doesn't just give you attention. It takes timing, it takes safety, it takes the chance to grow privately. Research suggests prolonged public scrutiny can freeze emotional development. You're always reacting, never reflecting. Selena has spoken about exhaustion, about learning who she is outside applause. Justin has spoken about feeling overwhelmed by expectations. Neither story is about blame. Both are about cost. It's about what happens when love grows in an environment that doesn't allow mistakes. It teaches us that talent doesn't protect you, fame doesn't heal you, and silence is not strength. It's often survival. From a psychological perspective, growth begins when truth is allowed to exist without punishment. Selena didn't expose a person. She exposed a dynamic. So here's the real question. When the world watches your every move, do you become your truest self or the version that survives best? Subscribe for more.